let's get it started with your national days of the week. Tomorrow, the federal holiday, forever known as Columbus Day. We have national things. And out of the four options that ChatGPT chose for me, I decided to go with National No Bra Day. Now, for me, No Bra Day is every day, but I could probably use a little support these days. But, if you got them, let them out. Let them hang. Just and celebrate what used to be renamed to Indigenous Peoples Day the way the Indigenous peoples lived, braless. Go without a bra on No Bra Day, Monday, October the 13th. Moving on. That was a short one. Sorry. I thought I'd spend more time on, things I love. I turned off. I want to play along, but this damn screen is not agreeing with me, so I play along together. I can't comment on the video. Okay. Sorry about all the technical difficulties you may be having. Buy a new phone. Get a computer. Stop with the excuses. Love you. Now say bye. Here we go. October the 14th. Tuesday, October the 14th, is National Dessert Day. I like all kinds of desserts. I really can't think of any dessert that's ever been invented that I did not like. Even dessert that's got lava in it. You give me a chocolate lava cake and I'll eat that. Give me a couple of M&Ms and I'll eat those and we'll call it dessert. I cannot think of a dessert made in the history of mankind that I don't like. Is there one for you? Is there a dessert that you just can't stand? If so, get over yourself. It's supposed to be sweet and delicious. And if you think it isn't, something's wrong. I mean, there are people in the world who don't like ice cream. And those people should be wearing a hug me jacket and in room with padding on the walls. We'll call it acoustic tiles so no one hears their screams. But it'll be good cushy padding so they can't hurt themselves. And put them in a I love me jacket and put them in a room where they can't hurt themselves. If you don't like ice cream, you are not mentally stable. And if you don't like desserts, the same argument holds true. It is Pumpkin Fest. It's a holiday weekend. Don't have a lot of live viewers. That's okay, because I'll take you when you're not live. I will be the necrophiliac of viewership. Moving on. Here we go. Wednesday, October 15th, is National Mushroom Day. Now, there are, opposite of National Dessert Day, National Mushroom Day, there are mushrooms that I don't like. And I primarily don't like mushrooms because here's the thing. You got this thing that grows and it has intelligence and it's probably from another world. Mushrooms, man, they break all the rules. And to protect themselves, the delicious ones can disguise themselves as the deadly ones. And only when you need another Timmy do you find out that the chanterelles that you thought you were going to eat are the chanterelles that will end your eating forever. It is a fantastic weight loss drug because you can lose all of it. I won't ask what your favorite mushroom is. I'm just going to remind you, leave it to the professionals. If you're out in the woods and you see a beautiful little mushroom that looks like Santa Claus sat there, let that be, or you will be tripping balls and you could die. Every food that we as humans eat required death. We had to pick the guy that was the least favorite person in the village and say, "Hey, Joey, give that a try. Tell us if that's gonna kill us." So he's out there in the mushroom fields of Italy, and he picks up a thing, and he finds a truffle, and it's wonderful, and it's delicious, and it costs a lot of money. And then the next day he goes back to work, and he finds a non-truffle, a thing of no goodness, and then they use that to poison the enemy. Yeah, mushrooms. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, like freaks. Huh? Houdini reference. Anyway, if you like mushrooms, find a way to experience some. Fried. Oh, I like them fried. I like them stuffed. I like them stuffed and fried. I did do that. And my friend Caetano is having a birthday today, and I remember when I gave him fried stuffed mushrooms, and he was so amazingly polite about taking a bite out of it and then quietly putting it in his napkin, because he non gusto. Sorry, my friend, but thank you for trying. Celebrate mushrooms on Wednesday, October 15th. National Mushroom Day. I'm taking a sip now from a beverage that is not currently a sponsor. Spindrift, made with 100% natural fruit juices. And unlike other bubbled water, it comes with calories. 3 of them, to be specific. Moving on. I don't think we have those anymore. I don't have those either. Thursday, October 16th is National Liqueur Day. Not to be confused with liquor, liqueur is its slightly retarded cousin. Usually, because it doesn't have quite as much kick, but it does have way more sugar. Tequila Rose, I think that's a liqueur. Midori, not just a adult film actress, also a liqueur. Sambuca, not a liqueur. I don't know what is and what is not a liqueur. I know what liquors are. I think I know what liquors are, but it's possible, like the spellings of liquor and liqueur, there's possibly a little line there where I don't know. I always thought the liqueurs were really sweet. Spindrift's got some bubbles in it. Big bubbles, so I've heard. Liqueurs are really sweet and liquors are not. That's my definition. I don't know the difference. Read the label and enjoy yourself on Thursday, October 16th. National Liqueur Day. Man, there is either nobody out there today or something is wrong. Let me bounce over here for a second. No, I got no comments. I got no viewers. Am I even live? That's unusual. I have one over there. Who's over here? Can I see who this is? Apple user 792. Hello, Apple user 792. At least somebody's getting this. Again, it's not that big of a deal if you don't catch me live. You can always watch this later, and sometimes the later versions are better because I clean up some of the silliness. But I do miss the interaction with my regulares. Is today Sunday? When you get a 3-day weekend, no, today's Sunday. Okay, I got nobody, not even the producer, not even my partner in crime, who's messing with my day. Anyway, I guess I still got a show to do, so we're going to do it whether there's someone there or not. Friday, October 17th. There are several to choose from. I'm going to go with this one. Friday, October 17th. It's National Payback a Friend Day. Now, it's got a little money symbol off to the side of it, and when you hear about pay back a friend, Of course, you think about money. Let me tell you this. Let me be clear about this. Don't worry about it. No, you don't have to worry about it. If you are my friend and you need money, I will give you money. And if you don't pay me back that money, don't worry about it. Just don't ever call on me again for anything. Ever. You heard? Day. Yeah, because, and whoever once said it very wisely said, if I loan you $100 and you avoid me for the rest of your life because you don't want to pay me back my money, it was worth it. It is worth it to get those kind of people out of your life. Now, that's sinistra. That's the one side of me. The other side of me reads that same day, National Payback a Friend Day, with optimism. Okay? Cynicism and then optimism. Why don't you think of it this way? You have a friend and that friend has done great things for you. Do something nice for them. That should be the thing that is a friendship. You do something for your friend does something nice for you. That's what friends do. But if you ever need a reminder that maybe you haven't been the best friend in a friendly relationship, maybe Friday, October 17th, is a good reminder to pay back your friend. And if you owe money, never see them again. Okay, that's Friday, October 17th, National Payback a Friend Day. Moving on. Yes, this is much necesito. Saturday, October 18th, is National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day. Now, I'm not really sure what a virtual desktop is. Oh, okay. This is a desk and this is a desktop. And on the computer, it's still my desktop. It's called a desktop. But to differentiate the two, we're going to call that one the virtual desktop. Okay, no problem. A lot of people need to celebrate Sunday, October 18th. This should not be a Saturday. This should not be a holiday, or National Day of Remembrance, or whatever we call these things. This should be a weekday. It should be like the last Friday of the calendar year should be National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day. Because many of you, I've seen your desktops. And if that's how you live your life, I don't want to ever see the inside of your household. We clean up our house. Maybe we could clean up our virtual desktops as well. Just once a year as a reminder, because it does no good to put everything there without a file system. It doesn't help you. It doesn't make it easier to locate later. If your virtual desktop is just cluttered with a bunch of files, you go into Explorer or whatever the Apple equivalent is, and you list by details and most recently created, and you're defeating the purpose. Clean up your desktop. Don't be a virtual slob. Get it? That is a Saturday, October 18th, National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day. And finally, Sunday, October 19th. Oh, I need to pick it first and then do the thing. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I just thought about something. Without anybody watching today, because it's a holiday weekend and I've got absolutely no viewers for whatever reason, or I'm being blocked or shadow banned, I don't know. But when it comes to the questions of the week, well, we're going to zip right through those, aren't we? Sunday, October 19th, I got to choose one of these real quick. Oh, that's good. That's okay. It's not so good. I don't know anything about that. We will do our best with this one. Sunday, October 19th. It's National Evaluate Your Life Day. Now, considering that the day before was National Clean Up Your Virtual Desktop Day, on the day after, it's time to do the same with your actual desktop, with your life. Are you, remember, we focus on positive. We may say negative things, but throughout the course of the Lunsby show or the supplemental or the Warno, the overall attitude is optimism and positivity. And when it comes time to reevaluate your life, and it happens to be on a Sunday, think about all of the things that you need to do. And remember these kind words, ladies and gentlemen. If you died today, within 2 weeks, the world has moved on. Unless you are next level, unless you've done some amazing things, made some incredible bonds and relationships and friendships and inventions and donations, unless you've done all of those things, the reality is within 2 weeks, everyone's moved on. They're sad, but they've moved on. And use this day, Sunday, October 19th, as an opportunity to evaluate your life. Is there a way that you could do things that would make people remember you for, I don't know, a third week? Maybe a fourth week? Think of those people famous people who have died that, they provided us some level of entertainment because they were famous. And then, a couple of years later, we find out they've been dead for several years. We're like, oh, geez, I didn't know that guy died. 2 weeks. Everybody, you give your boss a 2-week notice. They never give you a 2-week notice. Neither does death. Death usually doesn't give you a 2-week notice. Usually it's boom, gone. And then other people got to pick up the pieces. And when they're picking up the pieces, make sure it's pick upable. Give them a little something to think about. I have been hiding money in my clothes for years. So I make you either go through my clothes one last time in remembrance of me, or when you donate all of my clothes to the Goodwill or throw all of them in the dump, maybe somebody can get some money. Plus, if I ever get robbed, I'm never broke. I just go to my old clothes and go through the pockets. These are the things I will think about. I don't know what you're going to think about on National Evaluate Your Life Day, Sunday, October 19th. Moving on.